And tonight we begin with a hyper-local story. The father of a 4-year-old Brooklyn boy who authorities say died because of child abuse is now suing the city. He says the city knew his son was in danger but did nothing to protect him. News 12's Anthony Carlo has this story.
I know what I am going through. I wouldn't want anybody else to go through, and it's just kind of sad.
Jamal Eubanks' son Jace was killed in September of last year. His son lived with his mother and her boyfriend at the time, Jeremiah Johnson, at the Gowanus houses. Johnson was charged with murder, accused of slamming the defenseless 4-year-old to the floor.
Not only am I dealing with the loss of my youngest son, I'm now dealing with the struggle to get back my oldest son, and ACS has just overall been not very helpful.
Eubanks, along with the Cochran firm, filed a federal civil rights lawsuit Tuesday. They're accusing the city's Administration for Children's Services of allowing Jace and his brother, J.E., to remain in the custody of his mother and her then-boyfriend, despite evidence of abuse, like bruising.
Mr. Johnson was someone that they knew was a violent child predator, someone who had been accused of child abuse.
According to the lawsuit, a local daycare made ACS aware of Jace's alleged abuse on August 26, 2021, 2.5 weeks before his death. ACS reps met with Jace and his brother and visited the home, but determined they were safe, according to the lawsuit that states, with deliberate indifference, these agencies failed to remove the children from danger and allowed Jace to be violently and viciously tortured, resulting in his death.
Once ACS got a report that the children were being abused, they never reached out to Jamal.
The father, who did regularly visit his kids at the time, says he feels like he was left in the dark while his child suffered from rib and skull fractures because of the alleged ongoing abuse. His attorneys are now calling for a federal monitor to investigate ACS, alleging at least 3 other kids were killed during the same time frame due to negligence.
And ACS needs to be held accountable for its failures.
I want the result that ACS don't let mistakes like this happen again.
Anthony Carlo, News 12.
Anthony, thank you. And we reached out to the city law department. We're waiting for a response.